Can you believe there are so many people that have yet to receive a stimulus check? Well, in today's Startup Junkie, I'm going to show you how to check the status of your stimulus payment, as well as what to do to give the IRS your banking information to make a direct deposit. And if you are a veteran, if you are an SSI recipient taking care of a child, there's a new deadline that you need to know about. Just check out the show. Hey, what is up, everyone? Welcome to today's Startup Junkie. Of course, I'm your family. I'm AJ, host of Startup Junkie, and I'm welcoming you into today's show so we can talk about, where the hell is the money, all right? Because so many of you were actually waiting to receive stimulus checks for the 29th, and you have not received it yet, and there could be a reason for that, and I'm going to show you how in today's show how to check on that. And also I got some super duper important news to share with veterans, those people receiving VA benefits, as well as SSI or SSI disability, especially if you are taking care of a child, and a child classified under the age of 17, right? They're actually your dependent. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do a little bit more than just talk to you. I'm actually going to demonstrate on how to actually use the information that I give you today and give you access to, via a link in this post, the actual, IRS, get my payment, as well as researched articles that you can see to confirm exactly what it is I'm saying. As you know, I never tell you anything that I have not, 1, vetted, 2, verified, and 3, verified it again. So today is, important as well, because I'm inviting you to actually check out the Startup Junkie Live Show, multi-streaming on all of your platforms, Facebook, Twitter / Periscope, as well as YouTube, Monday through Friday, right here on your network. And also be sure to check out the Startup Junkie Live Show podcast on iTunes, Spotify, TuneIn, as well as iHeart Media. So for all those people who are checking in already, I really appreciate you checking in. Be sure to drop a comment in the comment section here. If you have a question, definitely pose the question. I'll do my best to answer your question today, but let's just get started with the show. Now, first and foremost, okay, I want to read this to you, okay? This is what I actually wrote, and you can reread this actually in the post. Some people still not receive a stimulus check. To add, the Internal Revenue Service is urging recipients of SSI and veteran benefits to register their child or / children and other dependents for an extra $500 per child stimulus payments by May 5th. That is the date. If they haven't already filed those, people or those dependents on their tax returns for 2018 and 2019. All right. So what does that mean? Well, in short, that simply means that if you are, say, grandma, grandpa, or you're receiving some kind of VA benefit, and you're actually taking care of a child, because you know how it is in certain families where the grandmother or the grandparents raise the child and they claim the child as a dependent, or if you have someone actually living with you and you receive any of those government benefits, you're still claiming them as a dependent because they're living with you and they're under a certain age, then I highly recommend that you file by May 5th. That is the new date file them as a non-filer if you did not put them on your 2018 or 2019 taxes. And chances are you probably didn't, because most people that receive SSI and VA benefits do not have to file taxes or don't file taxes. So because they don't have to file taxes, it actually placed them, those people, in a dilemma as it relates to actually receiving, a stimulus check. And I have another date for you as far as that goes. If you have not received your stimulus check, your check in the mail, or if you've not received it directly deposited into your account. So here is the deal. According to the IRS, SSI and VA benefits should be received by mid-May. Okay? Meanwhile, Social Security and railroad retirement beneficiaries will start seeing their checks in the coming week. So, again, if you have not received your check, definitely do what I'm about to actually share with you. But before I actually share those links with you, I want to take you over something, okay? Now, this actually relates. So I'm going to share my screen with you here, okay? Here we go. All right. So, receiving your check. Excuse me. This is how you can receive your check faster. What you need to do, once I share these links with you and walk you through the process, you need to provide your direct deposit information at the IRS.gov's website. Okay? You also, if you have a dependent, if you have a child that you're taking care of, and you receive those SSI or VA benefits, you need to use the non-filer link, especially if you did not file for 2018 or 2019. If you didn't actually file the dependents on your tax returns, you definitely need to use the non-filer link. And as a reminder, the new deadline is May 5th. All right? You're going to use the Get My Payment link to access the status of your payment, or to actually add your direct deposit banking information. So without further ado, let's just kind of get into it, because, I want to make sure that we're all understanding what's going on here and how we can actually use and access this, and what it looks like to ensure that you literally receive the stimulus money that so many of us have already received. And it's estimated that at least 80 million people have actually received this already. So with that said, I am going to go ahead and share this with you and start walking you through the process. And it's actually super simple. So let me share my screen with you. Okay, so first and foremost, let me just say this. Any and everything that I'm sharing with you, as far as the link goes, if you're trying to write it down or whatever, no worries. Just look in the body of this post and you will see the actual links to these websites that I am sharing with you. So that said, let me just go ahead and share my screen here. Now, this is irs.gov/coronavirus/get my payment. Now, this is how you check on your payment status to see when your check is coming. Okay, this is also how you can check to see if they literally have your banking information to make a direct deposit into your account. Now, this is not just for those people that I mentioned earlier, the VA and the SSI beneficiaries, but anyone who is yet to receive a payment, because maybe, as I shared with you before, maybe you did your taxes with an individual tax firm, and the only banking information that the IRS had was the banking information for the actual tax firm, okay? Or maybe they didn't have your information at all, and you're still waiting on a check, there's an opportunity for you, if a check has not been processed and sent out, for you to actually add your banking information to make the process just a little bit faster. So go back here and share my screen with you. So once you come to irs.gov/coronavirus/get my payment, scroll down here and click on get my payment. Now what's going to happen is, it's going to look freaky, but this is the place you need to be. This is a U.S. government system, and it's for authorized use only. In other words, this is where you're actually going to click OK and go through the process. I'm not going to click OK. I'm not going to go through the process because I didn't qualify for it. So because I didn't qualify for it, there's no need for me to even go through this. But I definitely wanted you all to know that this is exactly where you would go to get started, to one, check on your payment, and two, make sure that the IRS has the correct information as it relates to actually, direct depositing money in your bank account. So there's another thing that I wanted to talk about. Now, let me share my screen one more time with you. Share this guy right here. This is Steven Mnuchin. Okay. Steven Mnuchin is, as you see here, the United States Secretary of Treasury. Okay. And so the thing that Steven Mnuchin has said, and this is very important to many of you because, if you received money or too much money, right? Say, for example, they may have given you an extra $500 because they thought you had a child or whatever. Steve Mnuchin has said, and you can Google this for yourself, that you are not expected to pay that money back. However, and I'm reading a quote from him, okay? If you received money for a person that has, basically passed, been deceased, and like say if you were handling mom or papa's bank account and mom, papa passed away, my condolences if that's happened, and they received an actual stimulus check, if you spend that money, you literally will have to return that money because they are definitely checking vital statistics against the money that they have sent out, and they're checking to see if the money was sent out to a person who is no longer amongst the living. And if you are a person that has received that money and spend that money, you are expected to, give that money back. Okay? All right. So that is the one thing that I wanted to share with you. So I'm just going to do a quick recap. As I told you, today's show would not be long. Okay, I'm going to read it to you again here. Okay. The Internal Revenue Service is urging those, and this is about the May 5th deadline, urging recipients of SSI and veteran benefits to register their children and other the extra $500 per child stimulus payment May 5th. Now, you heard what I said. I said, and dependents. So it's saying $500 per child stimulus payment. They're actually lumping dependents in with this as well, right? And then also, just to recap, SSI and VA beneficiaries should be receiving their money by mid-May. Meanwhile, other Social Security and railroad beneficiaries will start receiving their money in days, okay? If you have not received it already. Now, as far as how you actually file for that non-filer, that child that you did not carry on taxes, or that dependent you did not carry on taxes, within the body of this post is the non-filer link. Okay, so all you have to do is click on the link, go to the IRS's website, and look for the non-filer tab, and click on it and give them the information that they need to know. Now, I'm going to tell you what they are going to need. They are going to need the Social Security of the person that you're claiming as an independent, whether it's a child or or dependent. They are definitely 100% going to need that. So definitely do that. And honestly, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to come in and clear up some things with you guys today because I've been sharing information about the stimulus packages, and the checks, and when the checks will be coming, and I definitely wanted to share this with you. Speaking of sharing with you, do me a favor and share this post with someone you believe can actually benefit from it, okay? And be sure to check out Startup Junkie Live on this social platform Monday through Friday, coming to you sometime between 11 and 11:30. We got to start it a little bit late today, but that's okay. We are here for you. And also be sure you can see the link inside of this post. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel because we are building it up for all you entrepreneurs out there, you business owners, people out there who are thinking about starting a business, or you just want to stay informed of what's going on with business, with the economy. We are here for you. This is the Startup Junkie Live Show, and be sure to check out the Startup Junkie Live podcast with me, AJ, on Apple iTunes, Spotify, TuneIn, as well as iHeart Media. Now, tomorrow, I normally say, I don't know what tomorrow's topic is, but it will be relevant. I will say to you, tomorrow I will be answering your questions live on LinkedIn regarding career advice, startup advice, etc. As many of you know, I am a LinkedIn career advisor, and so I have to take care of that responsibility tomorrow. So I am going to share my live responses with you. And if you have questions about career, about startups, about business, what you should and should not do, legal formations, whatever your business question is, be sure to check out the show tomorrow. Until tomorrow, everyone, I'm out. Take care.